Morning, everyone! Yeah, remember last week when I said I was working on something special? Well, thanks to a scheduling mistake, it left this week completely open. Oops. So I decided to give you guys the first part of a trilogy of videos I've been planning for over a year. A long while back, WatchMojo did a list of the top 10 opening lyrics. While I loved that list as one of my favorite videos of theirs, I just thought 10 wasn't enough. So I decided to make this trilogy, releasing one each month. I might do a fourth one at a later time, and you'll hear why. This time, we're talking about the badasses of the musical world, rock songs. Next time will be country songs, followed up by a mix of pop and soundtrack songs. I want to do one on rap later on, but I'm holding off because I simply don't know that many great rap songs. I hope you guys understand. The rules are as follows. My list won't follow WatchMojo's list at all. As a matter of fact, throughout these three lists, only one singular song that came up in the video will make an appearance, but not in this video. Secondly, one song per artist. Cover songs do count. And finally, I know that some, if not all of these songs, classify as metal or even easy listening. I'm including them too. Enough rules. Let's get started. Number 10. Oh hell. We're starting with this one? Hope this doesn't set a precedent for this list. This is a song called Holiday in Cambodia by the Dead Kennedys. The reason why I'm putting this song's intro on the list is because it lets you know exactly what you're in for without sugarcoating anything.
So you've been to school for a year or two and you know you've seen it all. In daddy's car thinking you'll go far, that east your time don't crawl.
You may notice I'm using the Guitar Hero 3 version. That's because the original has a very offensive line immediately following the intro that I abjectly refuse to show on my channel. The song then goes on to talk about what it was like during the time of the Khmer Rouge, who in a basic nutshell were like the Nazis for Cambodia, except where Hitler wanted to wipe out other people, Pol Pot, Cambodia's then leader, enslaved and committed genocide against his own people. And this song gives you a very clear idea of what happened during that time. Holiday in Cambodia, I would rather stay home. Number 9. Billy Joel has written some of the best songs I have ever heard. And right as I mention his name, you already know what I'm putting here.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin.
Something you'll learn throughout this trilogy is that I am a sucker for songs that tell stories. This one sets up a regular night for a piano man in a bar, as he chats with other people. But the one line that really gets to me personally has got to be where his friend wishes he could become a movie star, but he's stuck in his place. It's here where we find out that all the people that attend this bar all have their own stories, and none of them are particularly happy. So they look to the drink and the man on the piano to play them a familiar melody, or memory as they call it. I also considered putting Prelude to an Angry Young Man's opening line on here, which if you watch the concert version you will be amazed at how fast he plays the piano, but Piano Man's intro set things up amazingly well. What more can I say? This is one of the best opening lyrics I've ever heard. Number 8. Look, I know it is an obvious choice to put a song by the Beatles on this list, but it's the Beatles, and this is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Here come on, flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeball, he won
For the longest time, I thought Come Together was about multiple people. From what I have heard, some people think it's about the Beatles themselves. But I found that as one person saying Come Together right now over me. And you get that vibe in that second verse. I chose this intro for the list over all the other songs, namely because once you hear it, you get put into that sort of mood. It's like a trip back to the 60s. Speaking of which, how about we have a song that practically started its own subgenre?
I see a red door and I want to paint it black.
Once again, this line perfectly captures the mood that the song wants to get across, as the rest of the song paints a vision of a funeral. Yeah, the protagonist here attends their love's funeral, and it is now met with a dark world of despair and desperation. This was one of the first rock songs I remember hearing, so I See a Red Door and I Want It Painted Black has always stuck out in my mind. It is said that this song was written when the Stones were, no pun intended, stoned. Yeah, that's pretty apparent. Paint It Black, a quick trip down a dark and lonely road. Number 6. Yeah, I know, this is a pretty pathetic choice considering the other songs on this list, but it's me, so no regrets. I have such fond memories with this song and the story it tells, and you can immediately see what kind of story it tells from the very first line.
Christopher Robin and I walked along under branches lit up by the moon, posing our questions to Owl and Dior as our days disappeared all too soon.
This sentimental story is about a man looking for the childhood days gone past, reminiscing the stories with Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh as if he were there alongside them. But as the song ends, I cannot reveal how it ends here because of how beautiful it is. He discovers that his childhood memories are still near and dear to him, just like the song will always be to me. Number 5. This song is just fucked up. It is pure madness wrapped in a Gothic tale about a love gone deadly wrong. And you instantly get that with this intro.
Before the story begins, is it such a sin for me to take what's mine until the end of time?
So what the hell is the story for this one? The best and particularly safe for work way for me to describe this mad trip is to picture Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. Got that image in mind? Good. Now picture them both going insane as they both kill one another. And to make things even more confusing, this song is actually pretty damn good. If you don't mind the fucked up imagery, I can honestly recommend it, especially if you're a fan of Avenged Sevenfold. Number 4. Now, it actually pains me to put this one only at number 4 since Disturbed is actually my favorite band out there. However, when their cover of The Sound of Silence came out, people were shocked. Most of them had never heard Disturbed do a slow-paced song. However, this horribly overlooked song from their album Believe is one of a very, very small few which are slow-paced and almost poetic.
Don't turn away. I pray you've heard the words I've spoken.
And to be quite honest, this is one of my favorites of theirs. While it's not particularly story-based, I think this song shows Disturbed's, as well as lead singer David Draymond's impressive songwriting and vocal range. Show this song the love it deserves. Number 3. Time for some patriotism. And since this is an election year, I think it's about right.
Beyond the boundaries of your city's lights, stand the heroes waiting for your cries.
Can't get much more symbolic than that, I suppose. See, the song was specifically made for the National Guard as a bit of a theme back in 2007. And after hearing such a powerful anthem, I can believe that quite a few people joined up. I myself remember hearing this in the theater in front of National Treasure, Book of Secrets of all things. But since then, this song has been locked in my mind. I've listened to it quite a lot, as I admire the courage this song instilled in the people. They will always be ready. They will always be there. Number 2. I really struggled not putting this one on the list, considering Another One Bites the Dust, but...
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
My most loyal viewers would know that I don't always play to the status quo, but even I can't argue the classics. Like all others on this list, this song lets you know right up front what you're getting into. It prepares you for a surreal ride through the strange. And while a lot of people praise the story, I believe it to be more like a dreamlike state, as the multiple tempos and styles makes it feel like it's telling 3 or 4 different stories at the same time. And I love this. What more is there to say? It's Bohemian Rhapsody. You already know why it's such a classic intro. But there's one better. But first, a few honorable mentions. Holiday. It is controlled chaos, the perfect kind. I Miss the Misery. If this were my favorite rock songs in general, and I may do one, this would be on it. I'm Afraid of Americans. Americanized paranoia in a nutshell. Fake It, because it's grungy and I love it. Number 1. When making this list, I knew this would be on it, but when I decided to put Disturbed at number 4, I knew this was going to be number 1.
Living easy, living free. Season ticket on a one-way ride.
This was one of the first rock songs, alongside Another One Bites the Dust and the aforementioned Paint It Black, that I've ever heard. And I loved it then just as much as I love it now. But once you take into consideration that Bon Scott, the lead singer of AC/DC, died on tour right after the song's release, this line and the entire song, as a matter of fact, takes a whole new somber meaning. But you don't have time to feel somber because the song has you headbanging the entire time. From the iconic guitar riff at the beginning to the drawn-out uttering of the title at the end. This song is, was, and will always be a classic. And that's my list. I left out a lot of greats. I know for a fact that I did. What are your favorite rock song openings? Or even rock songs in general? Leave them in the comments below and join me as I, for realsies, review the extra special video I've worked up. Have a great day!